Washington DC, officially the District of Columbia, additionally known as just Washington or truly DC, is the capital city and federal district of America. It is placed at the East Financial Institute of the Potomac River, which structures its southwestern and southern boundary with the U.S. province of Virginia, and it stalks a landline with the U.S. territory of Maryland on its exclusive aspects. The city turned into named for George Washington, a founding father and the primary president of United States, and the federal district is named after Columbia, the women personification of the nation. As the seat of the US central government and a few global associations, the town is a large international political capital. It is one of the most visited urban communities inside US with 20 million yearly visitors beginning around 2016. The city is divided into quadrants focused at the capital, and there are as many as 131 neighborhoods. According to 2020 census, it has population of 689,545, 6,89,545, which makes it the 23rd most populous city within the US as of 2020, the 0.33 maximum populous city within the mid-Atlantic, and gives it a population larger than of the two US states, Wyoming and Vermont. The commuters from the surrounding Maryland and Virginia suburbs increase the town's daytime population to extra than a million, although the work week. Washington's metropolitan place, the US sixth largest, which includes elements of Maryland, Virginia and West Virginia, had a 2020 predicted populace of 6.3 million citizens, and over 54 million people stay inside 250 million mile 400 kilometers of the district. The three branches of the US federal authorities are centered in the district: Congress, legislative; the president, government; and the Supreme Court, judicial. Washington is home to many countrywide monuments and museums, broadly speaking, situated on or around the National Mall. The city hosts 177 foreign embassies in addition to the headquarters of many worldwide agencies, trade unions, non-profit lobbying agencies, and the professional institutions, which includes the World Bank Group, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the Organization of American States, AARP, and National Geographic Society, the American Red Cross, and others. A locally elected mayor and a 13-member council have ruled the district since that 1973. Congress keeps splendid authority over the town and might overturn nearby laws. The District of Columbia does not have illustration in Congress, despite the fact that DC residents elect a single at massive congressional delegate to the House of Representatives who has no vote. District voters pick three presidential electors in accordance with the 20.33 amendments to America Constitution ratified in 1961. Washington is a wonderful town, one with a couple of personalities, a operating federal city, an international city, a picturesque tourist destination, an unrivaled treasury of the US records and artifacts, and a cosmopolitan center that retains a nearly small town atmosphere. The position Washington performs as the capital of the United States often overshadows its energetic nearby history and its complicated political, monetary and social problems. About half of the land in Washington is owned by the way of US authorities, which will pay no taxes on it. Several hundred thousand people in the DC metropolitan area work for the federal government. During the last half of the 20th century, the southern flight of the middle class contributed to the city's loss of more than one-fourth of its population, as new jobs, especially those in the high technology industries, were created in Maryland and Virginia. The population of the suburbs increased as much as 50% per decade. By the first decade of the 21st century, however, Washington's population began to increase as younger workers moved into revitalized city neighborhoods. Despite these shifts in population, the economics of the district and those of nearby Maryland and Virginia remain interdependent. Washington has a weather with excessive humidity levels. Precipitation at some stage in the 12 months is slightly distributed, averaging between 3 and 4 inches. In step with the month, winters are damp and extremes in temperature and heavy snowfall aren't typical. The infrequent moist light snow frequently melts quick, as common winter daylight hours temperatures are inside around 2 degrees Celsius, and however, freezing temperatures at night time can speedily change the melted snow to ice. In the summer, quick periods of high temperatures are common, frequently observed by using dense humidity. The common summer season daylight hours temperatures are inside around 24 degrees Celsius. However, highs above 39 degrees can occur. Spring and autumn are pleasantly mild and have a tendency to be longer than summer season and winter season. The White House 18th century Palladian style and the Capitol 19th century Greek revival are examples of some of the early classical structures. The Capitol was designed by William Thornton in 1792. It has two huge marble wings, one of the Senate and one of the House of Representatives. The Renaissance style cast iron dome were later additions. The White House, designed by James Cowan 1792, was inspired by Leinster House of Dublin, Ireland, and is considered one of the world's finest residences of a head of state. The 19th century Treasury Department and the 20th century Supreme Court building further reflect Washington's tradition of classical architecture. The Federal Triangle office buildings built after World War I, 1914 to 18, is responsible for the government's need for additional office space and are examples of more modern and art and eco-influence neoclassical styles. This includes Department of Commerce, Postal Service, the Internal Revenue Service, the Department of Justice, National Archives, and the Federal Trade Commission building, the Ronald Reagan buildings, and the International Trade Centers is modern inside the soaring atrium, and it has a classical exterior reflecting those of its older neighbors. If you like our blog, then please subscribe, like, share, and press the bell icon. And please subscribe, and subscribe, so we'll get more and more subscribers. So more content will come, and please do watch our next blogs. Thank you.